So look, I want to show you something very, very interesting in Matthew 24. And you can think about this and apply this to the entire Bible. Think about this. So Matthew 24, starting at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Jesus answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Now, one thing that the Bible does not specify in here is that many of these pestilences, famines, earthquakes in diverse places, wars, are actually manufactured by man. You see, the Bible doesn't tell us directly that, well, they're going to have this technology, like earthquake projectors, where they can actually cause earthquakes in certain places, diverse places. That's why it would be in a diverse place, because it wouldn't be something that would naturally happen. Pestilences, the Bible doesn't go into detail and tell us, well, they're going to come up with these quote-unquote the V's, and they're going to try to shoot everybody up with these things, or they're going to come out with some other crazy virus, right? Famines. The Bible doesn't go into detail about them manufacturing famines, right? So that's one thing that the Bible does not go into detail about. Of course, also wars. We know, those of us who know, that they're just at the top. They're all buddy-buddy, but down below, they want us to all think that, oh, let's go to war with this country. Let's go to war with that country because of this and because of that. That's what they want. Wars are for depopulation. Wars are for profit. They're for all kinds of reasons. They're for human sacrifice. The people that run the earth do human sacrifice. And that's what a lot of these wars are about too. So again, the Bible doesn't give you the specifics of these things, but the Spirit does. So we have the letter of the Word, which is the Bible. And great help. Love the Bible. Can't live without it. But then we also are given the Spirit, which is the Spirit of the Word inside of us. So between the letter, having it here in the hand, and looking around using the Spirit and the events that are taking place and the information that we can gather, we can connect the two. And God can give us a revelation as to more details into what the Bible is actually talking about. So I thought that is very, very interesting, because that is how revelation works with God, is that, yeah, use the letter of the Word, but also the Spirit that's inside of you will reveal to you more detail, insight as to how and why and all of the details about what the Bible is talking about. So again, think about this too. The guys he was telling at that time, those disciples, they wouldn't have thought what I'm telling you right now either. They would have thought all these things at that time. Most likely, my understanding, they would have thought it would be, from nature, or God causing these things. But because they didn't have full revelation at that time, because the times were different. So they wouldn't have thought, oh, man is going to have technology to cause earthquakes, or to cause pestilence or create famines. Because at that time, most things were natural disasters or made by God or things like that. So they wouldn't have thought what I'm telling you right now either. But that's revelation. You see, for every time, the times are different. So we can look at this and say, yeah, how did they see it at that time? Well, they didn't see it how I'm telling you right now. I don't think they would have. So I thought that's very interesting. An interesting way to look at the Bible. What they thought at that time, and now what we see unfolding in our times, what I think about that. You see? Because now I look at these verses and I say, Oh yeah, all that. Yeah, the Illuminati's causing all that through fallen angel technology. Would they have thought that at that time? I don't think so.
Here's our flat Earth with our magnetic center. This is the shoreline that we call Antarctica that surrounds our world. And here's my boat. I put my boat down and immediately the compass points north. If I want to circumnavigate, I want to head west or east, but we're going to go west right now. So I'm heading west, and as you see, west keeps turning. So I have to keep going, and this is how, when you go west, you end up going all the way back to where you started from.